My name is Vijay. My registration number is 18BC0998. Slot is C1. Our professor is Janapalar. Today I am going to present about my DA1, which our sir gave. So that I have chosen a expressive ESP32. Here I will answer for 10 questions. So the first question is, draw the clear block diagram of microprocessor or microcontroller IP core selected. This is the block diagram of ESP32. This block diagram consists of embedded flash memory, core and memory, RTC section, real-time clock and cryptographic hardware acceleration and wireless network hub. This diagram shows that ESP32 has dual core chip area controls, Wi-Fi and another area of Bluetooth. It also has hardware acceleration for encryption, which allows connection to LoRa long distance network. We also observed that the clock generator, RTC and other core and memory and embedded flash also are there in the circuit. This RTC section is used to keeps the time and clock up to date. Embedded flash is used to order to accommodate the extreme temperature, shock and vibration. The extensor LX6 is the internal block diagram of ESP32, and this system has system block bus and extensor LX6 DPU and scratchpad lookup memory and RTL RAM cache and RTL peripherals. This extensor LX6 DPUs are configurable and extensible and ideal for handling complex compute intensive digital signal processing applications. ULP is the internal block diagram of ESP32, and this has orbital memory and that are connected with I2 control and RTC memory, and register also connected with there, that are all RTC control register and RTC register, SARC ADC register and RTC I2C registers, and ULP coprocessor are connected with orbital memory, and T-sense control and SAR control and RTC timer are connected with ULP coprocessor. And this is the internal networking of ESP32. Here oscillator, USB counter and power control are connected with serial manner. This serial hub has two channels, that are channel A and channel B. Channel B are connected with UART. This is used for serial communication, and channel A is connected with JTAG. JTAG is a common hardware interface that provides your computer with a way to communicate directly with a chip on board, and oscillator is connected with CPU. Here input output ports and CSI port, micro SD and RGB LED LCD are connected with CPU. Coming to second question, provide the instruction set of microprocessing element, microprocessor or microcontroller IP core with the clock cycle required, machine cycle required, machine required, flags affected, type of instruction based on addressing mode operations. ESP32 is a RISC dependent architecture. This is based on set architecture, instruction set architecture, that is designed by Extensor, and Extensor ISA is a 32-bit architecture with compact 24 and 16-bit instruction size, which allows high code density. These are all the instruction sets that are supported by ESP32. Here ALU is arithmetic logic unit. This is used to carry out the logical and arithmetic operation like adder and subtracting operations that are performed by ALU, LD and SD, register reader and register writer. This is used to store and load data, jump to move a certain address, direct, wait or halt to organize program execution, sleep. This is used to tune the period while sleeping the computer, and wake, communicate or enable the system on chip. ADC, analog digital converter. This takes the analog measurements, and I2C and reader, I2C writer enables the communication standards. How the communication will be happen? 7-bit addressing mode and 10-bit addressing modes are supported by ESP32. This 7-bit addressing mode is default mode and 10-bit addressing mode is master mode. These are all the machines that are supported by ESP32. This RTC I2C CL state. This is SCL machine, the state of SCL machine, read and write. This is the main machine of read and write. And UART, STUT, UTX out. This register shows the transmitters data in a finite state machine, and UART ST URX out is out. This register shows the value of receiver's finite state machine. This stores transmitter finite state machine, and I2C SL main state loss. This field indicates the states of I2 model state machine and I2C SL state loss. This field indicates that the state of the state machine used to produce SK, SEL, SDFSM. This machine that controls the STA data line, and this is controls the SL clock, and this is the clock cycle. RTC control ULP CPL SLP timer enables. This instruction is used in coprocessor used to wake up the ULP and takes 1 clock cycle minimum. SKA accelerator to process a message block 60 to 100 cycles are needed maximum to calculate final digit, and 8 to 20 clock cycles are needed. Third question: explain the microprocessing element of architecture. This ESP32 follows the hardware architecture that is integrated circuit that has dual core microcontroller, and this is the hardware architecture of ESP32. Data bus are bidirectional. Data flows in both the direction from the microprocessor memory or input-output devices. Here, data buses addresses can be accessed by the CPU by non-aligned or aligned by byte. This uses the operation called read and write operations. In other side, the instructions bus can be accessed by the CPU via the word aligned method, because non-aligned access attempt will lead to CPU exemption. In each individual extents, CPU can directly accessed by the embedded memory via data bus and the instruction bus, which is mapped directly into the address and peripherals. And coming to fourth question: correlate the microprocessing element architecture with the architecture discussed in module 1 of computer architecture in our syllabus. This ESP32 follows the hardware architecture, and having the architecture means that is separate pathways for data instructions respectively. This data bus is bidirectional and data flows in both the direction from the microprocessor memory or input-output devices. This is the data bus architecture of ESP32. Here, the control can be supported up to 80 MHz of clock output in 3 different modes, that is 1 bit, 4 bit and 8 bit. Coming to fifth question: elaborate the register organization of a microprocessing element. Here, the registers are temporary storage location inside the CPU that hold data and addresses. These are all the registers that are supported in ESP32, and this is internal ROM registers and cache registers and peripheral registers and recess registers, CPU clock registers, GPU IO registers, that is general purpose input output registers that are supported by ESP32. These general purpose input output registers are used to connect with other electronic devices like sensor, diodes, displays, system on chip modules that will be connected to microcontroller. And coming to sixth question: explain the type of algorithm used for signed or unsigned calculation, addition, multiplication. Here the RSA asymmetric chipper algorithms are used in ESP32. This RSA accelerator module embedded in microcontroller that provides the hardware support the platform for multiple precision arithmetic operations. This ULP coprocessor gives the instruction to perform arithmetic and logic operations in ALU. This ALU instruction sets that can be able to carry out the output up to 10 arithmetic and logic operations on same time. A series of repetitive instruction enables the program be executed by the ULP coprocessor. Here ALU required to perform arithmetic logic operations. The ALU of arithmetic and logic unit responsible for all arithmetic and logic operations that are performed on ESP32, and ELP coprocessor memory and also on values are stored in the set of instructions are the operations of ALU that supports in ESP32 arithmetic logic bit shifting, LSH and RSH, moving data to register that moves the data to register, stage reset, stage increment and stage decrement, and ALU operations that in register. These are the addition, subtractions, and or and LSH, RSH, that is logical shift left and logical shift right, and operand ALU cell RDST and SRC1 or SRC2 that are registers. Coming to 7th question, find the what type of control unit used and correlate its performance with the type of control unit in the module 3, the COS syllabus. Here the embedded CIU module that implements the protocol in the extents of CPU which are specific to cards, and inside the CIU unit the command path along with the data path control unit work to promote the microcontroller to interface with both command prompts and data ports respectively of the individual SD, MMC, ECN cards. Here command path, data path, standard input output interrupt controls, clock control unit, multiplexer and demultiplex units are the primary function blocks of CIU, and that gives the clock control, and this command path configures the clock parameters and all card command parameters, and sends and receives the responses from the specific card bus of the command outline or inline, and sends responses directly to BLU, and drives the single P bit on the command path. This is the state machine of a command path. Coming to 8th question, explain the memory management system in processing element selector. Here address mapping used in the memory management system of two CPUs in symmetric, implying that they use similar addresses to access similar memory. Numerous peripherals in framework can access embedded memory by means of DME. 4GB based on 32-bit address space is used for data bus, instruction bus equally, and 129 6 KB of embedded memory address space. These are all the address space information as address space informations. This 448 KB of internal ROM and 520 KB of internal SRAM and 8 KB of RTC fast low memory of high speed and low speed input output ports. That is the embedded memory informations. Here that external memory can support a maximum of 16 MB of chip SPI flash and 8 MB of chip SPI RAM. This is system memory structure of DMA, embedded memory, cache, and MMU external memory peripherals that are connected with APU, CPU, and Pro CPU. This is the address mapping of the system. Coming to 9th question, elaborate the pipeline and parallel processing capabilities of unit and hazard management technique. To execute the code, dual extensor LX6 cores are used in ESP32. Here free RTO is used to execution of code in separate cores of ESP32. at the time of reading, and also this handles the priorities and task execution context switches. There is not much overload after the task is executing, and overload is much larger. This is the parallel processing of ESP32. Here the parallel processing can be classified as class of strategies which empowers the system of accomplish concurrent data processing undertaken to speed up the PC system. The basic role of parallel processing is to improve the PC processing capabilities and increment its throughput. For example, measure of processing that can be practiced during in given interim of time to 10 position. Find whether processor level parallelism is available in the element selector. Here there is no process parallelism is unavailable in ESP32 microcontroller. Here ESP32 uses two-way set associative cache when cache function is used to either by pro CPU or app CPU. Here when both pro CPU or app CPU use cache function, that time SRAM 0 will be used simultaneously as cache memory, while they can also used by instruction bus. When cache mux mode is set to 1 or 2, both the pro CPU and app CPU are unable to switch on the cache functions simultaneously, as the cache function switched pole 0 or pole 1 are used as a cache memory only and are used by the instruction bus at the same time. Subsequently, the hardware will add the memory bit cache precedent to 1 when in X can be either be one of pro or app that indicates the cache flush operation has been finished successfully. This is a block diagram of ESP32 general way. Here I have drawn the these diagrams using draw.io and also using the Microsoft Word. I'm going to tell how to draw the block diagram in online tool. First go to the website called diagrams.net and create your folder in Google Drive. I will draw one sample diagram using this tool.